about some things that's going on recently this week that happened. First thing I want to touch on is the Rick Ross incident where he was on the Breakfast Club and he was asked why he didn't sign a female artist yet, and he said, "Man, I will be fucking them, I'm smashing them, or whatever." So Rick Ross has been under the radar, you know what I'm saying? It's got heated where a lot of feminist groups and women, you know, they came at him hard, where he had to actually issue out an apology for actually saying that. Now, you know, Aziz and Ron, you know, what's your opinion on that? You know, y'all can decide who want to go first with the comment.
You want to go first or you want to?
I'll go first. That's cool. I'll go first. So yeah, this Aziz. As far as, you know, what you just told me about the situation with Rick Ross, you know, today and time, one of the cliches or one of the sayings of our generation is keep it real, keep it 100, you know. And when people do that to individuals, they can't take it or they don't want to hear it. But you say, I want to know the truth. The truth hurts. And this is why you get the responses and you get the lashback that you get from people when you tell the truth. Rick Ross spoke the truth about how he felt, why he didn't have women in his group. What's wrong with that? He was being honest. That's why he don't have women in his group. So, would it be cool if he said, well, yeah, you know, I got women in my group. I smash every last one of them. You know, I got a baby by every last one of them. You know what I'm saying? Is that cool? No, that's not cool at all. The man is being honest and he's being real with himself like everybody else should be. You understand what I'm saying? Be real with yourself. And he's being real with himself. No, I don't have women in my group because I know me. I know how it would go down. And that's not cool, so that's why I'm not doing it. That's my take on it.
My take is, I really, like, look, I'm telling you what's in my head right at this moment. I don't give a fuck about how Rick Ross feel about it. No, listen, just hear me out real quick. Look, and yo, I was sitting here like trying to conjure up, like, what the fuck am I gonna say? I want to say some real violent shit right here. I'm like, guess what's in my head? When they was playing the Breakfast Club and him saying it, and they bleeped it out, I'm like, I don't give a. It was TMZ I was watching it on. I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck about that. I'm like, see, this is the reason why I don't watch TV and shit, man. So, I mean, as far as that, I'm all right. So, all right, he said that he would smash all the chicks and all that. That right there, I look at it like that's his opinion. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm on some higher mind elevation type shit. Like, Rick Ross not signing chicks to his label because he smash them. Like, that shit is like menial to me. Like, it's crazy because I wanted to come up with a better answer, but that's the best answer I can come up with.
That's the
yo.
real answer.
Yo,
that's the real answer.
Yeah.
That's the real answer.
That's really how I feel. Like, you know what I mean? And that's national news to everybody. Like,
but on another note though, seriously, I feel where my partner coming from because, you know what I'm saying, our mindset and our focus is on our young generation, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's why we really don't watch TV. We didn't know about that Rick Ross situation and stuff like that, because every day we get up and our mindset and our focus is about doing something better for our community, man. You know what I'm saying? What can we do today to help our community, to better our community? We need more unification as a culture of people. And this is why me and my partner get up every day and we promote unification, man.
I'm telling you, like, I wake up. Yeah, go ahead.
So, hold on. Let me say the Rick Ross stuff.
Wait a minute. You brought it up. Did you already talk about it?
Nah, I didn't.
So we had.
I didn't. I never talked about it.
Can you get a female?
Let me get mine out.
Oh,
you be long-winded.
Yo. This your third glass.
You be long-winded. Let me get it.
You the long-winded one. We fighting over the mic, y'all. We fighting over the mic. We duking it up. We duking it up. So we already had 2 men talk about it.
Right,
Let Lady T get her little.
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you, Ryan. I really don't give a fuck with how you feel.
Okay.
Cause he be smashing. But my thing is this: he's too old for that shit, right?
Yeah, because you
At
know
what
this is the
age?
Same, hold on, this is the same person that got a song called what's the name of the song?
She on my dick. She on my dick. She on my dick.
That's the title
of
a song on his album.
That shit sound like
It's-
I used to say when I was 12.
12, exactly.
I
So
thought I was grown at
you
that.
go-
She on my dick.
yeah,
I thought I was grown at them ages.
exactly.
I was
So
in bars and shit like that when I was 13.
13, 14, because you know what I mean. You growing into yourself. You're growing into yourself, man. You a grown ass man. You still growing into yourself. Like you half a man now because you did lose some weight. But I blame the women. I blame the women for blowing your head up like that. Like you disrespecting. Like you don't. Do you have children? Do you have a daughter?
Yeah,
he got a mom, right? He came out of mom. He had to come out a woman. You know what I'm saying? So for you to get on national TV and say like, I know I be smashing all them women. It's disrespect to your mom. You don't respect your fucking mom, yo. Like you don't respect. It starts from home. You don't respect your mom. Like you shouldn't be that comfortable to downgrade women like that. Period. You see what I'm saying? And if you do have a daughter, if you got a son, what you teaching your son is okay. That don't make you a man to be going around here smashing all these women. Because by the time you probably 45, you gonna need some pills to get your shit up. You might as well cut off and put on a counter. Bronze it or something. Because you're going to be needing some pills to get yourself up. Because you touching all them souls. You know what I'm saying? Because they done blew your head up. You know what I'm saying? Touching all them souls. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean nothing. They just coming at you because you got money because your name Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to be a little smarter than that. Excuse me. Give me.
Yeah. Yo, hold up. All right, listen. My whole thing is when I watched that Breakfast Club interview and Ross said that, yo, honestly, I was laughing. It was hilarious to me. I'm Ms. 100 with the 100 in my fucking name, so I'm keeping it 100.
That was all.
I laughed because you know why I laughed? Because you know what laughter is, right? It's showing you the true person. Besides somebody, he ain't had no liquor in the system. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Laughter actually is showing that you're human.
Yeah.
He laughed about it afterwards. He was like, yeah, fuck it, yo, I'll fuck him. I'll smash him. And Charlamagne the guy laughing. You know, I was dying because he didn't hesitate with that answer. And on what Aziz was saying, like, yo, he kept it 100. This the era where you keep it fucking real, right? Yo, now here's the thing. What makes it corny is when he issue an apology after you done said some real honest shit.
I think that's
The apology makes it corny because now you apologizing because you feel as though you got to protect your fucking, you know, your riches and shit like that. Motherfuckers be held hostage to this money shit. You know what I'm saying?
So now it becomes political. This is why he has to apologize. And if you notice, exactly, and that goes with everybody. It is real.
Well, yeah,
It is real. It is real. That's just like the same thing with Obama. Just like the same thing with Obama. Obama is a hetero man, right? He has a wife, he has 2 daughters. But politically, he had to get up there and, you know, acknowledge and write a bill to allow gay marriages. When he know deep down inside, that's not him, that's not what he about. But because of your status and your situation, you had to do that.
And that was actually done. The timing with that was, you know, to also make him, you know, what's the word that I'm looking for? You know, the masculine, feminized.
No, not I wouldn't even say feminized.
That
You
was
know,
to- that was-
it was
that
a
was to
belittle
make him
situation.
It was to belittle and make him look like less of a man. Cause
They still didn't accept it. They still didn't like him. They still don't like him. He did all that. He did all that. And they still don't like him. So it's damn if
Obama.
they never liked him. They never
Obama.
liked him. They
So
never
he did
liked
all
him.
Obama.
He would have been better off just saying, you know what Trump doing now?
Exactly.
I ain't even gonna front now. Trump. That that motherfucker. He don't give a fuck.
No, he don't.
And that's cool though. And that's cool.
No, as far as Trump, I don't give a fuck what he don't give a fuck about because. Go ahead. Go ahead.
One thing about Trump, y'all got to understand, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, dude say what he say, what's on his mind. You know, and I'd rather have that than a person sitting back, you know what I mean, trying to blow smoke up my ass, telling me that the sky is red when I'm looking at this shit and it's blue. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, come on, man. You know, I'd rather have a person keep it real with me and let me know, listen, I don't like you niggas, but I got to deal with y'all. All right, cool. So, now that I know you don't like me, okay, we going to deal with this thing in a manner where as though I'm going to protect myself, you going to protect yourself, but we got to handle it, and we going to handle it, and that's that, man.
Right. You can't do nothing but respect that.
Yeah.
Right.
For real, man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Go ahead. What you-
So we're gonna move on to the next thing, which I know you don't. Ryan don't fuck with Trump. I don't fuck with Trump. Lady T don't fuck with Trump. This whole damn place don't fuck with Trump.
We don't
It's
fuck with Trump.
Nah, I'm fucking around. But Trump put a ban on transgenders being, you know, able to go into the armed forces and shit like that. What y'all think about that? I mean, let me get my opinion out because Lady T gonna steal the mic from me.
No, I know.
My opinion about this shit, yo, and I'm not trying to piss transgenders off, homos or whatever, queers, whatever the title of you praising your sexuality for, but I just can't imagine if I'm an army dude and, you know, we fight in other countries, you know, we actually could be the laughing stock. You got a motherfucking with long blonde hair with a fucking penis and a machine gun. Now, I don't know. Stop it. I don't know what kind of intimidation factor that's gonna give off in war. But
Bullets don't discriminate.
listen, no, I'm keeping it. Just the era where we keep 100, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, real talk, yo. I actually, you know, like Ron and Aziz said, Trump, he say how he the fuck feel. And honestly, I don't fuck with the boy Trump, but I had to agree with him on this. Cause we talking about war. War.
Here's the thing.
War is muscles, guns, intimidation. No. When you
No. Now I am gonna comment
Okay,
real quick.
go
Just
ahead.
real quick. Let me just speak. It's not all muscle. It's about
strategy,
strategy and structure in the system.
but you
Because
right.
you can have
They got
Arnold
to-
Schwarzenegger out there, I'll be back,
No,
and that nigga gets shot
yeah,
because he's not smart. So it's not all about muscles. It's about a system. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have women on fought in wars. You know what I'm saying? That outsmarted,
You right.
and they don't got them muscles.
You right.
I ain't all muscle, but trust me, I know strategy, and I'm a systematic person. So it ain't all about the muscle all the time. It's about strategy and your mindset and how you can, you know, systematically get around to the enemy. You know thy enemy, destroy thy enemy. Yeah. Okay.
Sun Tzu.
He said Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu.
I know you're
But-
familiar with the 48 laws of power.
But
50 laws of power, art of seduction, art of war.
No, but I'm just saying like this, man. You know, when it comes to all this stuff, you know, out here, like, for me,
It's about proving.
I really don't care about none of it, man. You know, because none of that shit ain't touching me. You know what I'm saying? You know, it ain't touching me, but I know I'm trying to touch my youth. I know that much. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to touch my youth through unification. You know, so when it come down to, you know, the nonsense that's going on out here, that shit is oblivious to me, man. Real rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm worried about the kids in the hood that has lack of. You know what I'm saying? And we know ain't nobody bringing nothing to them. We know ain't nobody bringing nothing for them. You know what I'm saying? But Unify is trying to be, you know, that platform. Unify is trying to be that movement, that organization, you know, or Unify is gonna be that movement.
Is
That too. You know.